Duval County, here in Florida. On the banks of the St. Johns River, we look inside Everbank Stadium in Jacksonville. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Houston Texans and the Jacksonville Jaguars. On the Texans sideline, head coach D'Amico Ryans. His squad losers last week after a victory in the season opener. Across from him, you've got the coach of the Jaguars. His team fell on the road last week trying to turn things around in front of the home folks here. Alongside Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico. The kicker has us set for the start. Off we go from Jacksonville. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. So out come the Houston Texans, and Greg, it is one of the good quarterbacks in the league. Offensive Rookie of the Year, #2 pick in that 2023 draft. Year 3 for C.J. Stroud out of Ohio State.
So you take a look at last week's game, Mike, and you certainly wouldn't say that he played poorly. I mean, 2 touchdowns, no interceptions. That's a clean slate. But when you talk to his coaches, they said they haven't seen him this motivated to bounce back after a loss in his entire career. So he's had a great week of practice. He's really challenging the guys around him to elevate their standard. And if it's any indication of how today is going to go, I think we're in for a treat.
And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard sets up third down.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's third down.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. He's got his tight end. It's Schultz. They get 12 yards on that pass. It's good for a Texans first down.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
And they're going to work this down inside the 45. That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another first down. On play action. Stroud. Throw left side. Taken in by Kirk. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
Second and 1. And the Jaguars 36-yard line.
Now the Georgia Bulldogs. Here's Nick Chubb. Good running there. He's got the first down inside the 30.
A gain of 9 yards. First down, Texans.
Once again, it's Chubb. Good blocking to the 15. And he will get into the end zone. Nick Chubb. Touchdown, Texans. His first touchdown of the new campaign. Fairbairn good on the point after. And the Texans will take a 7-0 lead. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. So here come the Jaguars, and Greg, it brings out Trevor Lawrence. Many ups and downs in his first 4 seasons. Now year 5 for the former #1 overall pick out of Clemson.
The biggest takeaway coming off last week's loss is he just needs to make a bigger impact overall. It certainly wasn't bad. I mean, no interceptions, protected the ball. But he needs to do more. He needs to kind of let it loose and take some more shots downfield and maybe throw into some tighter windows. For his team to win, this offense needs to be better, and at the front of that is the play of the quarterback.
On the ground, here's the 4th-round pick from the April draft. He was looking for that cutback lane, but it never developed. Tracked down behind the line. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Third-year man, Will Anderson, in there to bring him down. And that's his first sack of the year. And that is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on third down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and they have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
The Texans offense going to take over now for the second time. They lead 7-0 thanks to the touchdown on the opening drive. So try to double up here. As they begin this drive, 1st and 10. And it'll be taken down as he takes it just shy of midfield. An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play.
First down.
Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. Trying the right side. Taken in by Collins. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Well, it goes without saying. You want to play wide receiver in the NFL, Mike. How well can you change directions? How fast can you get your body from one direction to another? And when you can cut like this guy, I'm not sure how you guard it.
Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. They'll try to sneak it here. He's down right at the 40, but that is good enough to move the chains. 1st down. We are through 1. It's the Texans who have the early lead. We'll have more from Jacksonville after this. It's Texans football. Quarter number 2 begins as they've got it with 1st and 10. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down.
He was brought down by Travis Hunter. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Here's a handoff to Chuck. And he'll be close to a 1st down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
They'll go with the sneak. Trying to find any seam he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's 4th down.
For the field goal. A 49-yard attempt.
Fairbairn's kick is good. And the Texans will extend to a 10-0 lead. So the mistake there, the roughing call on the field goal, they'll take the 3 points off the board, keep possession of the ball, and have it 1st down.
Here we go.
Here's Stroud. In trouble, and down he goes. Getting in there to bring him down. His 1st sack of the season.
It's 2nd down.
A 2nd down throw for Stroud. Got his man. It's Kirk. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. It is 3rd and 10.
And it's 3rd down.
From the gun, here's Stroud. That's in the end zone and intercepted. It's the safety, Darnell Savage.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Mike, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
Play action now. It's Lawrence. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a 1st down. That's the way to get started. A pickup of 17 and a very quick 1st down. Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10.
Rip.
They'll run. He'll try the left side now. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Jaguars 1st down.
Here's Lawrence to throw. Got a man downfield. It's Thomas. And he's into the end zone. Ryan Thomas. Touchdown, Jacksonville. It's his third touchdown catch this year.
When you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession two. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
We're all time, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. Here's Tremont Smith on the return. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Throwing is Stroud. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. The linebacker, Devin Lloyd, in there to drop him. Loss of 5 to start the drive.
Looked like a pass protection breakdown. They had 5 offensive linemen and a running back in the backfield. I promise you, somebody was assigned to that linebacker, but he timed the blitz perfectly. He ran through and was able to bring him down for a big sack.
And he'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and 3rd down. Coming up.
Third down.
Down, Stroud. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. So on 4th down, on comes Tommy Townsend to punt for Houston.
Formation for the Texans.
He'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. Brian Thomas now, and the Jaguars offense getting set for their next possession. Hey, Greg, no one better than you to talk about the rookie crop of tight ends, especially at the top. Look, the guys who have Midwest ties, played in the Big Ten, now find themselves in the Midwest, especially Colston Loveland, who's a Chicago Bear tight end.
Yeah, and I'll tell you, Mike, when I watch Loveland play, you look back and watch his tape from Michigan, there's 2 guys that play tight end. There's the guy that you have to script open. He's going to catch flat routes and naked routes, and he's going to catch the easy ones, and he'll run after and get what he can. And then there's the guys, Mike, that get themselves open. They can win 3rd down one-on-ones. They can win versus press. They can win routes downfield versus defensive backs, not just linebackers. When I watch Colston Loveland, that's the guy I see.
And another one out of the Big Ten, Tyler Warren from Penn State. He goes to Indianapolis.
Yeah, and he's a little more of a throwback, right? He can play quarterback, he can play H-back, he can put his hand on the ground. He's still good enough and athletic enough to play in space. When you look at what Penn State did with him, there wasn't a position on the field, including center, that he didn't play. So he's a really big, physical, run-after-catch. I think he's a good fit because, remember, in Indy, that Shane Steichen offense, they're going to want to run the ball. They're going to want to get downhill with the run game, offensive line. So I think it's a good fit because he's very talented in the passing game, but he's going to keep teams honest with his ability to still contribute on all 3 downs.
And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
Here we go.
On 1st and 10, Lawrence. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half. Cam Little this field goal attempt. From extra point range, a 33-yard field goal attempt. Little's kick is good. And the Jaguars get 3 here late in the first half to take the lead.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. A sad day for some, the official final day of summer. Fall begins in the USA tomorrow, so time for one more summer fling, if you will. Our Our trip around the NFL starts now. We begin in Western New York. The Bills at home for an AFC East battle with the Miami Dolphins. And it's last year's most valuable player, Josh Allen. A touchdown pass from 15 yards away. The Bills are into the win column. They get the victory here in Week 3. From there, let's go to Music City, Nashville, Tennessee. Check in on the Titans as they host the Indianapolis Colts. And it's the Pro Bowler from a year ago, Jonathan Taylor. He's going to show some burst, and he has a score, 24 yards on the touchdown. One more to show you. Let's go to Charlotte. It's the Panthers taking on the Atlanta Falcons. And it's Ray McCloud. He's going to get a step downfield and run under the deep ball. This will be an 83-yard catch and run for the touchdown. The Falcons, looking for a win after 2 losses to start out the season. They lead this one at the half. And time now for one more look at the rest of the scores from around the NFL. Meanwhile, our game has lived up to the hype. Just a field goal separates these two teams. 10-7 your score as we get you back out to the second half and rejoin Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Three points, all that separates these two sides, as half number 2 kicks off. On the return, it's Parker Washington. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. The Jaguars offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. So we've seen from the start of the season the change in the kickoff rule, the ball coming out to the 35 instead of the 30. Greg, as you talk to folks around the league, there's been a little bit of a change philosophically in how to approach even when you kick a field goal in the NFL.
Yeah, and I think so much of the initial conversation is how does the kickoff team handle it? Pooch it, kick it out the back of the end zone, and I think there's going to be a wide array of approach. But maybe the part that doesn't get talked about enough, Mike, is how the new kickoff rule actually changes how you play the game offensively. So think if you have the ball inside the 5-yard line, it's 4th and goal from the 3. In the old days, right, the days that we all remember where a touchback following a score, in this case a field goal try, you would kick the ball out of the end zone, hopefully, and it would be a touchback, and you would lose 17 yards. Instead of a failed 4th down from the 3, your opponent getting the ball at the 3-yard line. They would now get it 17 yards deeper at the 20, and you would get 3 points as a result. Now, all of a sudden, if you do settle for that field goal, the chances of my opponent now possessing the ball following the kickoff outside of the 30, I lose significant field position. So the idea is I'm going to go for more touchdowns inside the 5. I'm going to go for more 4th and goal situations because even if I fail, I would much rather defend my opponent when they're inside their own 5-yard line than outside of their own 30-yard line, because the difference in 3 points over the course is not worth the field position.
And the play callers in the NFL are a lot like the people who play the video games. Let's go for it on 4th down. We're seeing it more, and it adds to the excitement of the NFL in 2025. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Now Lawrence on the bootleg. A throw on the move is caught. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line. And the player that is down is Trevor Lawrence. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. Give them a dozen yards on that one and give them 1st and goal. They've got it at the 8. 1st down and goal. Lawrence. That is caught. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone.
A gain of 7.
From the 1, 2nd and goal.
At the 1-yard line.
Newton will score. Touchdown, Jacksonville. That is a first National Football League touchdown for this rookie back. That is a moment, Greg, that he will cherish forever.
You got to hope he finds that ball. I can promise you every player who has ever scored an NFL touchdown, they have that first one somewhere. I know where mine is. It sits right on top of my shelf. It's a special moment, and they're hoping it's the first of many for this young back.
He's across the 20, taking down just shy of the 25. The Texans offense and their star running back, Nick Chubb, set to take over once more. They find themselves down 17-7 as this drive starts 1st and 10.
Over.
On the ground, it's Chubb to start this drive. And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. To throw, it's Stroud. A throw left side, but it's incomplete. Nico Collins was the intended receiver there. 3rd down coming up.
On the quick, right?
Now, Stroud. And he gets that one complete to Collins. And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down.
For the Texans.
And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. Jaguars offense, ready to get back at it. Their lead is 10. They go back to work, try to add to it. It begins with first down.
Hey, Ron! Go, let's go! Hey, go.
Back to throw. Lawrence. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
Hey, let's go.
No give on the ground. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. Play is stopped. We have an injury to one of the Jaguars. Here's a 3rd and 10.
Hey, go! Hey, I'm sorry. It's hot. Here we go.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. A dive and a catch. Incredible. A pickup there of 13. That's good for a Jaguar. First down.
You just love to see this effort, especially on 3rd down. You understand, you want to keep this possession alive. You have to do everything in your power sometimes to bail out your quarterback, and it's exactly what he does here, and it brings up the first set of downs.
And he's close to another first down. He's brought down just shy of the marker.
Another great throw, and that's been the story as you check out these numbers. I mean, he has done everything this team has asked of him and more.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Here's a run going left, and he's going to lose yardage here. That's the way they'll switch ends as this 3rd quarter has come to an end. 3rd down, 3 to go.
Hey, Soko, it's hot.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. And that is incomplete. Brian Thomas, the intended receiver. And that's going to lead to a 4th down.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
That's taken in, and he's going to have the Jaguars first down. They wind up with a gain of 11 on 4th down.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. Got his man at the 6. And he's taken down, but they are in business. This sets up 1st and goal.
Big-time completion right there, and this isn't just a spot where they're trying to run the game out here in the 4th quarter. They are not only trying to pick up points, but they're trying to get in the end zone and extend this lead. So, really nice job here late. Let's see if they can put this one out of reach. A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out front.
Here's another shot from the 6 at 2nd and goal.
Hey, Lion. Hey, kill. Hey, Ginger, touch.
They go play action for Lawrence. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
You can feel them starting to press a little bit, especially with this passing game. They find themselves so close to the end zone, they got to get it over the goal line. Got to be a little bit more accurate. You got to be a little bit smarter with the ball. And right now, the timing, the spacing, it's just not matching up.
2 incomplete passes now lead to this 3rd down and goal. Now Lawrence. That is caught side of the end zone. Travis Hunter. Touchdown Jaguars. For Hunter, the Heisman Trophy winner, it's his first NFL touchdown. Greg, that's one of those sports where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Here's Cam Little for the PAT. He's got it. And the Jaguars up their lead. It's now 24-7. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And this one sent all the way over the back line. No fun of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out per the new rule to the 35-yard line. Crowd to throw here on first down. He'll get this complete over the middle with Kirk. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
A gain of 14.
Here we go.
Down, Houston.
On 1st and 10, here's Stroud. He'll go right back to Kirk again. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds as the first down completion nets about 3.
A gain of 4. It's now second and
On 2nd down, Stroud. That pressure gets there, and down he goes. Boye Aluakin in for the sack. It is a loss of 8. And now it's 3rd down.
3rd and 14.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. To the left side, caught by Schultz. And he's very close to a first down, out of bounds right at the marker. Spot is just a little short, so it is 4th down. They'll try it now with Chubb. He's going to have a Texans first down. Quite a call there. They go for it on 4th and inches, and it's a gain of 5.
It's a gain of 6.
From the gun, here's Stroud. To the left side, into the hands of Collins. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line.
And the Texans first down.
Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 20-yard line.
They run out of the gun, and it's Chubb. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard.
From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Stroud. And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got 1st and goal coming up.
1st and goal, Houston.
Stroud to throw. And that's going to wind up uncatchable out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete. Another shot at it from the 9. 2nd down and goal. Receiver in motion, headed left. A 2nd down throw for Stroud. He pulls it in around the 5. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. 2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. They're in 4-down territory for sure, but what can they do on this one? It's 3rd and goal. Here's Stroud. Now sets up a screen for Chubb. And he'll take this one in. Nick Chubb. Touchdown, Houston. He had the touchdown run earlier. Now add a TD reception. Fairbairn able to add the extra point as the Texans back within 10. It's now 24-14. This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick.
Well, we knew, Mike, this was going to take a miracle. All they needed to do was recover this, score, recover another one, score again. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen, and this game's all but over.
They'll turn and hand this one off. Finds it alley to the 35. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
18. That's good for a Jaguars first down.
Here we go.
Right back to him on first down. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 29-yard line.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Rip.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line. Texans going to use the last of their timeouts here. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. They'll stay on the ground. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense, and right now is one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
It is 2nd and 6. They'll drop to throw. Throw on the run is complete. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
3rd and 5.
You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's 3rd down. Throwing is Lawrence. On the move left. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs could be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Braxton Berrios now to bring it back. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Houston offense is going to make their way back onto the field. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10.
All right.
Back to throw. Stroud. A short throw pulled in by Schultz. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. He'll get up and spike it with 34 seconds to go.
Here we go.
On 3rd down, they'll set up. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. Let's see what they do here. This is 4th and long.
7 yards. 3 and out.
To throw, it's Stroud. This is caught. He's got a long way to go. And this is not going to be enough. He is short of the marker. They turn it over on down. It's 1st down, and they'll run. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20.
And what's that one thing you hear from coaches all the time, Mike, right? Finish strong, and he's doing just that. His numbers here in this one, they have been terrific. But he's going to give you a full 4 quarters, and I think at this point in the game, he knows there's even more yards to be had.
This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
They'll stick with him again. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter. So shout to Duval here in Duval County, Florida. It is a win for the Jaguars. They get the home victory here in the division in the first of their 2 scheduled matchups. A chance to go for the season sweep on the road later in the season. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Jaguars are the winners here at home.